Hi, good evening everyone. Today is July 12th and it's 11:15 p.m. And welcome to our home. My name is Winston and this is my wife Ems. And welcome to the very first vlog rather of our channel, Over the Table. So as you can see in the description, what I put there was kumbaga, this channel is about the talks that we have as a couple, which ranges from anything from under the sun actually. And so siguro to make this vlog organized and moving forward para kung mas may flow na maayos yung discussion natin sa vlog na ito. I decided, or actually we decided na gawin siyang formatted in a sense na we will have topics to discuss dito sa vlog.
Yes. Anything that we feel like is needed at the moment sa iba't ibang topics, as in anything.
Yes, that's correct. And siguro mapapansin nyo na rin bago our eye contact is still in the camera, in the cell phone screen instead of the camera. So in the future I am hoping na mas magkaroon na kami ng camera lens contact. So to begin with, the focus. To begin with, dito sa aming vlog, the first so since this is the first vlog, I lined up a topic that talks about the channel. So firstly, the description of Over the Table YouTube channel. So Over the Table, as I've mentioned kanina, is basically a documentation of the conversation that my wife and I always have during breakfast, dinner, and lunch. Kasi one of the proudest character traits that I have sa aking mahal na asawa ay she can engage with me in my super weird and super maybe not a little bit out of this world topics.
Yeah.
And even minsan mas malala pa siya sa akin.
Really?
Yes. And
Yun
this
kasali.
channel is a documentation of that. So that's the first topic, description of Over the Channel YouTube. What do you say? What do you think?
Actually, marami akong nakikita like sa area ng finance, since yun yung linya mo, to sa business, ganyan, parang mga tutorial type. Tapos kasi kung ako din, yun yung sinesearch ko, so interested din ako sa ganun. So maganda rin na gawan siya ng parang tutorial.
Yeah.
Yun. Tapos, ako yung isip ko, anong galing kasi isayan?
Okay, sure.
Parang, di ba
Let's
kasi,
sorry. Let's just talk about history on an academic way.
oo, parang conversational lang
Conversation
din.
lang,
Kasi, akala ng mga bagets pang lang siya, pang
dates
memorize.
and
Yes.
people.
Pero masaya siya.
For one thing,
If you
kind
don't
of-
memorize, kasi you don't have to memorize.
it's actually in a greater sense, history can help us. Can help a certain person or society in general by being an indicator, no, of
Ano
the
yung gestures?
indicator siya ng past ng isang society. Therefore, sabi nga nila, if you know the past, you can pretty much predict the future and you can understand the present. That's not the verbatim way I remember, pero yun yung gist na pagkaalala ko. Na-mention niya kanina yung finance. By the way, I'm a CPA by profession and my wife is a social science graduate na nag-practice rather sa HR. I am working for the government, so hindi ko rin alam ano magiging tax implication nito or employment implication. So pag-aaralan ko pa. And then one of the major decisions that we've gone through so far in our lives right now, actually is that my wife and I decided that she will have to stay at home.
I'm retired.
Yes. To care for our very, very beautiful baby na actually tulog na ngayon. And quite frankly, thankfully, kasi mahirap siyang alagaan minsan-minsan. More like madalas. And going back sa finance, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a CPA by profession. I have exposure in accounting and government service, including teaching. So, and also may training din ako sa personal financial management. And I think I am continuously learning pa rin naman sa mga iba't ibang insights and literature that talks about mostly finance. So, for those of you na alam ang book nito, yung mention ko lang, si Rich Dad Poor Dad, part ng it's the principles I've learned there is primarily the guiding principles na meron ako sa buhay ngayon. And actually, the both of us have already read the book. And
I read it in a year. I bought it, hindi ko nabasa. After 1 year ko siya natapos. Tapos ka na.
Congratulations sa kanya. She's on her second book na RK, and I have just finished my third book. And maybe soon in the future, we'll be talking about some other topics. So, going back dun sa, may alas yung sasabihin ka pa?
Hindi maganda na yung parang kung alin yung nahugot mo doon na nai-apply mo sa personal finance natin or sa business undertakings natin. Magandang i-share din kaagad.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we...
Or a learning, parang it could be a mistake, a bad experience, but you got the learning and it's the same na knowledge na kuha mo dun sa book. Parang ganun.
Yep. So, next part ng discussion supposedly is what we expect in this channel. Pretty much ganito. Kung hindi ka naman ganun ka interested, well, it's alright. Actually, sabi ko nga, this is more like a documentation of our discussion. We were still deciding kung paano format ba na kaharap kami sa camera or yung parang natural lang nag-uusap lang kami kasi I think may value yung ganun because
parang wala kaming
inhibitions
na may
parang
camera.
Yeah, it makes you feel like not kumbaga mas free ka mag-isip.
Hindi ka conscious.
Yeah, mas
na
free
parang
ka
may
mag-isip.
nanonood, parang gano'n.
Kasi it's more like a documentation of a conversation.
Mas spontaneous ka lang. Ay, so kayo rin ko.
As much as possible, we'll come up with topics that are very interesting for us. And in the future, siguro, if you want, you can comment what topics ang gusto nyo pag-usapan. And we'll try our best to tackle them. One thing, we will try not to be very political in this topic and religious siguro kasi we're
not the sound table topics. Nobody can win in
and
those topics.
politics, yes, and morality,
politics and religion,
and love, by the way.
no,
those are topics na natutunan ko sa inuman na mahirap pag-usapan.
you have to respect the other person, so you cannot debate on those concerns or areas.
Only, siguro malinaw lang dapat na may mga non-negotiables. Like, I cannot negotiate na hindi dapat tayo nanakit ng kapwa. I mean, yung belief na hindi dapat tayo nanakit ng kapwa. Those are objective moral values, I think, na dapat natin masundan. Regardless kung saan ka nakatingin or what perspective you're coming up with, no? Or
kung anong religious organization or group.
Yeah. O kung ano particular stand mo sa political stand mo. Yan. So, political, not religious, and then what else? Anything under the sun actually. That's like the description of this channel. Yun ang magiging pag-uusapan natin. So, siguro may tatanong ng mga makakapanood dito, paano kaya tayo nag-iisip ng topics? Well, Will be
Like ano
interesting.
lang, minsan may narinig.
Yeah, possible yung news din.
Yeah, sa news.
Like,
Lately, I've been talking about stocks kasi gusto ko na ayusin yung buhay ng stocks ko.
yeah.
Ni-stock ko siya for like 3 years. And, yun.
She's not that
Gusto ko siyang buhayin.
active in trading.
Yeah.
So, gusto niya maging trader.
May time ako eh.
Yeah. Exactly as I mentioned, ano nga siya,
Full-time mom.
full-time mom. And are you having the time of your life, by the way?
Yes.
Good to hear. So, who we are, again, my name is Winston. I'm sorry, lumabas tayo the plans for this channel, ano. Yun, basically, nakakover namin. So, tuloy-tuloy ka lang kami nagsasalita yung mga topics na nandito. Plans, let's see, I think. Basically, what we're doing, the reason why we're doing this, mag-fast forward ako sa isang topic is that, the other day,
Ano?
na nag-usap tayo over lunch, tapos nag-decide tayo to do this?
Hindi yung lunch,
Breakfast, I'm sorry.
Oo.
So that's the point actually.
So, matagal kami mag-usap.
It's been quite a while that we were deciding na magawa ng channel, and she's been pushing me na mag-start na ako.
Siya kasi may content na
Yan, which is finance nga.
related.
A lot of people would be very interested to talk about certain topics.
Yeah,
Yan.
yung
By the way, I have also
layman approach lang.
Let's see, I'm not sure kung kaya kong i-simplify yung mga topics. Basta, siguro, in a way, as part of my commitment na rin, is that before I open up about a certain topic, as much as possible, pag-aaralan ko rin siya. Kasi I don't want to talk about things na I have no complete knowledge about.
I think
So,
relatable na examples.
Yeah, maybe doon tayo iikot.
Parang like, itong item na to, anong sample nito, anong pasok dito, kailan mo to may encounter.
Yeah, it could also be our view on certain relationships. Importante rin yan.
Showbiz.
As much as I would like not to talk about it, I think you guys can relate to her about that.
Nami kong alam pala. Pero
and-
hindi masyado. Konti lang. Yun lang daig lang kay Patin.
And I'm not proud of it. I'm not sorry. I'm not. Di pala proud. I'm not in any way bothered of it. Na mas mahusay siya sa akin sa aspetong yun.
Celebrity.
I don't know. I just don't feel like
Values.
fanboying.
We also talk about values. Basta
Yes.
mga ganun.
Yeah.
Pati on how to raise your kid. Ano yung
So,
paano pag lumaki na siya, ganyan na ganyan.
those are the discussions that you can expect to hear in this channel from us, no? And again, going back dun sa sinabi ko kanina how we came about this channel, sinasabi niya sa akin dati pa mag-start na ako, and then sabi ko, marami na lang pwedeng maging channel, maging topic, actually. And then, kaya itong ginagawa natin, sabi ko, we were discussing about certain things. Like, I don't remember what we were talking about nung araw na yun. We were planning something. We wanted to go big on business, and we wanted to do something in our lives na mas magiging drastic siya. In the future, we'll know about it. It's not really that serious, no, but we're onto something, yun naman sabi ko. And then, on top of that, also wanted to venture in some other things, and sabi mo nga, for quite some time, we've been thinking of having an online presence na other than our usual posts, likes, comments, etc. So, this is
Online
precisely,
presence.
yeah, also online presence. This is exactly what we wanted
May
to do.
online absence na.
Yes. Pag wala ka nito, absent ka online. So, precisely, nag-mix na yung idea. Nag-mix na yung idea, nag-evolve na siya, and eventually, instead of just being focused on me, why not make a channel that is focused on our discussions? I think it will be more substantial, tama ba?
I think
Substantive.
din kasi parang
Substantive na may katuwang kausap ka, na mas ka-interact ka versus nagsasalita ka lang sa camera. I think personally.
besides na talagang meron kang tayo na opinion, I mean, kahit sino naman, merong opinion talaga in anything. I mean, hindi yun pwedeng simpleng no comment lang. Yun. So, besides na talaga meron kang opinion na gusto mong i-express at kaya mong i-express, I think meron pa rin yung babalik kasi daw pareho tayo nagturo. Pero feeling ko may ganong
Yeah.
sense na parang you want to share something na pwedeng maging useful para sa iba. Or pwedeng maging clarification, parang ganon, para sa iba. So, may ganong calling. Ako nga yung sabi sa'yo, di ba, isa kasaysayan. Nagbabasa kasi ako ngayon ng Ambit Ocampo books. So, again, may time ako para magbasa. So, doon, parang have I
Hindi
read,
siya yung
have
pagka mahal-mahal na libro, ganun kakapal na parang
2K.
pamphlets.
Hindi siya pamphlet, booklet.
A booklet, I'm sorry.
Yun. So,
Maybe you can show them the booklet next time.
share ko pag marami na ako nabasa para
Hold on.
pagkitagpi ko na yung kwento.
Mamaya pag-usapan natin yung frequency. Tuloy mo. Frequency ng video. Pero tuloy mo sabi mo.
As I was saying, yun. So, parang kagaya nung nabasa ko si Ambet Ocampo ngayon, ng mas maramihang basa. There's really a yearning to share na parang, pwede palang hindi ganito yung approach sa history. Alam mo yun, nakakaantok. Parang ganon.
Let me just add that sinasabi mo. I'm not sure if you get to see yung YouTube ad na masterclass. Recently, I get to watch yung mga ganong, it's an online course din. It's an online program na may mag-online teaching ng mga celebrities. One of them is isa sa mga favorite ko na yung gumagawa ng musical score sa mga movies, si Hans Zimmer. I think one of his famous work is kalimutan ko
You think?
Correct me if I'm
Relevant.
wrong. Yes, relevant. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think sa Avatar yung gumawa ng music noon. And then sa Batman na si Christian Bale yung lead.
Okay.
Anyway, the reason why I'm mentioning him is that yung sa ad na yun, sinabi niya is that when somebody tells you that there are rules or there is a rule in doing something, especially when it's about creativity, go ahead and break it. So, what am I saying? No? Let's do this ng hindi formatted, hindi templated. Like
Feeling ko pa naman tumingin sa mga fashion, yung mga interior decorating.
What I'm saying
rules,
is let's not be conventional.
Shelving,
Na we will just be
layout.
limited. We will just limit our discussions or in fact, we will limit our perceptions towards life dahil sa nakahulma na siya. I remember you telling me may mga professor niyo sa
Critical.
UP. Yeah, precisely. Mga professor niyo sa
critical
UP.
hospital.
Parang encourage kayo na don't just listen to the books. You have to question the tama ba? Parang magkakakwento mo.
Hindi, parang ang sabi niya, si ano to yung pangalan, pop culture yun. Kami na mga professor nyo, binibigyan na namin kayo ng information. Minsan, pwedeng iba't iba yung information na naibigay namin, like, nagko-contradict. Pero nasa sa inyo na yon as students to decide kung ano yung paniniwalaan nyo. Just make sure na kaya nyong i-justify kung bakit yun yung perspective or opinion or line of thinking na pinaniniwalaan nyo. So, ganun siya kumbaga ka-liberal na, kasi totoo naman talaga, di ba? Magbasa ka ng isang libro, for example, if you get another author, pwedeng iba yung line of thinking niya.
Precisely.
So, unconventional siya, for example. Meron ding iba pa yung view. So, hilo ka na sa student, diba? So, dun papasok na you should always be critical sa lahat ng info na napipresent sa'yo. And, yun na yung duty mo sa estudyante. So, parang sa atin, we are lifelong learners. So, we are not constrained or we are not restrained para mag-question. we are actually encouraged to question. Question in a sense na yung healthy pa rin. Hindi yung ano ka na lagi. Parang,
Adversarial.
oo, or parang fact-finding committee ka na ganyan. So, hindi yun. Just to be critical and verify. Ganun lang
I
siya.
remember, I'm just going to tell them about the story sa Masters na alam na.
Kaklase ko sa Masters.
doon kami nag-meet.
Doon niya ako crush.
She'll always tell you that. Anyway,
Nabal mo pa ako sa Intramuros Malls.
hindi na pa tayo ganun dito sa online na masyadong
Okay.
Anyway,
Sorry.
going back.
May past kasi kami.
I remembered having being part of a classroom discussion na
Lecture.
hindi ako nag-lecture. I was part of the discussion. I was seated I think in the front.
Session.
Yeah. Anyway. So, somebody's reporting of my classmates, and I think it was financial management. I'm not going to name the professor, and I'm not
Ako
going
na
to
lang.
name the school. No. So, for those of you who know us,
Ay,
alam niyo
naalala
na
ko
to.
yung prof ko.
Basically, yung discussion doon is about financial management, and I postulated a question, tama ba? I raised a question, and
Ang dami kasi siyang alam na words. So, hindi siya makapili kung alin yung
sabi
gagamitin
ng professor, so
Postulated.
nag-attempt yung professor na, yung classmate kong sumagot. Eventually, my professor, or our professor, to use the strongest possible word, rebuked me. Kidding. Hindi naman. Mention niya lang sa class. Alam niyo si Winston, yung mga tanong niya talaga, alam niya na yung sagot eh. Alam niya na talaga yung sagot sa tanong niya. So,
Bibo.
they looked at me, everybody,
Bawal maingay,
all
sorry.
eyes are on me,
Batang
were on me
magpapatid.
rather. They're looking at me, and then of course, nahiya ako, nalilita ako. Kasi for some reason, there's truthfulness in it. For one thing, I wanted to find, it's not really me wanting to find out, but it's me really expecting na at that level, masters na eh. By the way, wala daw master also, it's master's degree. Kasi masters na, so you would have, parang, I think I can reasonably expect na yung mga classmates ko may due diligence enough na inalam lahat yung discussion dun sa topic na hinahandle nila, other than just blurting out what they read and then writing them down, tapos yun yung sasabihin niya sa discussion. No, that is, yan yung sinasabi na wife ko kanina, may critical thinking. Well, bago naman natapos yung discussion, sabi
Siguro
naman ng
ano yun,
professor ko, hold on.
nagdi-discuss lang hindi naman niya naintindihan, kaya mo nang huli.
It was never my intention. It's just like, I don't know. Siguro, I'm just, in a way, confirming din my understanding, siguro. Kaya nasabing, alam niya na yung sagot niya, kasi alam niya na yung sagot sa tanong niya, kasi basically, may financial management kami ng ilang taon sa undergrad. Pero bago natapos yung discussion namin, nasabi ng professor namin, yung mga tanong daw ni Winston, yun daw yung mga tanong sa comprehensive, sa defense, sa masters. So,
So,
it's a
pag-practicean nyo na si
redeeming.
Winston,
Yeah,
patanungin
yeah.
nyo na siya ng patanungin, sabi.
It's redemption.
Dinugtungan.
Ano na yun?
Dinugtungan.
Dinugtungan niya na yun, pero I think that's the implication. So,
In other words.
going back dun pa rin, or who we are the kind of people or persons na we will not be satisfied with just one answer, but we will not be stubborn not to believe in and not to accept the answer on things na mapag-uusapan namin just because meron kaming personal biases. We'll strive, we'll do our best na maging objective sa discussion, and if you want to comment on the topics na pinag-usapan namin, might as well do so. And of course, sabi nga, correct us if we're wrong, and we'll be very much receptive dun sa mga sasabihin niyo. I've always believed na pwede kang makinabang kahit pwede mong pakinabangan ng ibang, but I've always believed na tawag nito, pwede namang makinabang iba habang nakikinabang ako. So parang mutual.
Win-win.
Yes.
Marquez.
Nag-mention ka pa artista.
Uy, kilala niya.
Artista yun, di ba?
Oo,
Yeah.
ex ni Marquez.
I don't know that talaga. Okay. So,
Beauty stylist.
yeah, kaya pala naalala ko siya. And, ano ba? How did we come about? Who we are? What are our plans?
Anak ni Alma at
And then, reason for this channel. Reason, sabi ko nga kanina, well, we just wanted to expand our discussion to greater individuals who would like to share with us, no? Like to join us. And I think one of the best way kasi to learn is to have conversations.
Mhm.
And you can do that by sending in comments and suggestions.
I mean kasi, not one person knows everything. Kahit nagtuturo ka na, sabihin mong expert ka sa area na yun, ganyan. You would always be humbled na, uy, meron palang alam tong, sige, uy, meron palang alam tong estudyante na to, o itong kausap ko na to, o itong estranghero na to, na hindi ko pa alam. So, laging meron kang bagong malalaman. So, yun yung sinasabi rin niyang win-win na. May
Although
pakinabang.
also, may I mention
And,
okay, go ahead.
I forgot. Sige.
I'm sorry. Also about dun sa expertise, I mentioned yung expert
Yeah.
kasi kanina. As an accountant kasi, as finance people, we were trained not to put so much title on ourselves, so to speak, no? In particular, like for example, we can it's discouraged for us to claim that we are tax experts, or precisely because there are no objective way of measuring one's expertise pagdating sa mga ganong aspects like sa finance.
You're not gonna know it all.
Precisely. So that's why we refrain, no, sa finance. I think this is a common common core belief among finance people na we were trained not to be title seeker, like expertise nga, tax experts, mga ganon. Precisely because wala kang objective way of measuring one's expertise sa mga ganong aspect. There will always be a lot of new things to learn. So, okay, we can use the word expert here, no? And we can refer to somebody else na may talagang insight sa mga bagay-bagay. And yeah, and let's move forward from there siguro. Again, win-win. I mentioned ko kanina, sabi ko alalahan natin yung frequency. As I've mentioned kanina, let's not do this templated. I think we would like to move forward this video in a manner na hindi lang yung feel good. I think that we have accumulated enough topic that will be of interest, not just for ourselves but for people who will be watching these kinds of videos, no? In fact, hindi ko alam kung paano namin ito title, kasi sa title madalas nagkakaalaman ng aling si-search, and actually come to think of it, medyo kinabahan ako kung mag-upload na, kasi parang you are opening this will be a significant departure from the
Tayo lang. Yes.
Private and yung hindi ka unadulterated ba? Yung hindi ka masyado concerned
conscious.
Yung unconscious na from very
Carefree.
Yeah, thank you.
Conversations.
This is a significant departure, but we would really want to do this because we want to challenge ourselves. We want to have, sabi ko nga kanina, online presence na I think would help us all. So, what do I mean by not templated? We will just come up with videos na we think would be we have already accumulated enough topics na magka-capture ng decisions. We will also try to limit the videos or the length of the videos na pwede namin i-upload. Kasi, well, uh, unfortunately, hindi lahat ay merong ganong gana, kahaba na gana para manood sa mga ganong video.
Attention.
And span ng attention, correct. So yeah, we're very excited. Me personally, kinakabahan din kung may maging pagtanggap ng iba dito. And also, anyway, scared na rin nga. Kasi along the way, I'm sure there will be, how do you say that, may mga paang matatapakan na saliwas talaga sa mga maaring paniniwala namin. But I've always believed na there's an ocean, no? The marketplace of ideas is so vast na we can always find our place, no?
Alam mo, kanina ko
Sa
pa
mga
naalala. Dahil nanood ako na ngayon ng Living Asia. Dahil diba wala ka.
Yeah.
Ayaw mo yun. So, ano,
Ayoko ba yun? Parang gusto ko naman na.
ano, nililipat mo. Ano,
Yung packet kasi
ang
yung
sabi
nasa
niya, yung sa Asia, the way they market Asia, ang nakita kong ads lang actually is Thailand,
Mhm.
tapos Philippines, Amazing Thailand. Sa Philippines, hindi siya masyadong yung the tagline eh. Parang in passing lang siya. Tapos Asia. Sa Asia, minarket niya yung Asia as, sa Asia daw, wala daw tama o mali. But there are both. There are both. Parang ganon. So, ganon siya kumbaga parang ka-eclectic, no?
na non-confrontational.
Yeah, actually sinabi din niya yan na Asia is submissive. Submissive, kailangan talaga sabihin yun. Tapos ang pinapakita sa screen, mga flowers, ganyan, nature. Submissive talaga of all words. Dami namang iba pwedeng, alam yun.
Precisely these kinds of topics, kasi may sinasabi siya, pwede akong magdagdag pa, and pwede ko nga sabihin na yung culture ng mga Asian in general ay kaya nasabing submissive is because, well, for one thing, pwede mong isipin na yung, geographical location ng isang country. Like, for example, sa Philippines, it's incredibly humbling, no? It's incredibly humbling an experience to be subjected to countless typhoons in a year. I was born and raised in Bicol. Therefore, I have first-hand experience of how terrible weather can be, and how lives are very much affected, and to the point na devastated pa. And while you tend to become more resilient of these things, it also, in a way, it also teaches you to become, I think, kumbaga, na sa-subdue yung personality. I think hindi ko alam kung naayos ko na itawag, but I think it's part of
Versus nature, kumbaga.
yeah, kumbaga personality,
Inisip ko
or
naman
things
doon.
na out of the ordinary. Like, for example, when a person, a Filipino, gets to meet a Westerner for the first time, it's usually characterized by, pwede yan, welcoming, but may certain discomfort dun sa Filipino. Discomfort in the sense na yung worry niya na paano siya makikipag-communicate. And also, another aspect na pwede mong tinala, aside from the geographical explanation, is yung talaga namang tayo hospitable. Madalas nila sinasabi yun.
Feeling ko yun lang ibigay sabihin sa submissive na
We go to so much length to make a representation of the lives that we want to share
na
sa mga
kumbaga,
bago.
kung estranghero kang napadpad sa Asia, hindi ka mag-aalala na baka mamaya may patibong na naghihintay sa'yo, ganyan.
Yeah.
So, I think this is it. Actually, may iba pa akong napulad na phrase, pero hindi siya
We can
related.
talk about them in
Yeah.
the future. So, mga ganun, anything under the sun precisely, we will talk about them.
Let's talk about Alden. Charot.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, unfortunately. I'm not sure why I should have, I'm not even sure kung dapat ko sinabi yun or bakit mo sinabi yun. But I like the guy. I think it's very incredible. Um, he's not just a good actor, he's also intellectual.
Talaga?
Yeah, kasi sa kanya ko nakuha yung idea, ano, sa showbiz kailangan may title. Narinig ko yun sa kanya sa isang interview. Baka kung sino ako ng batang to.
Siya, anong title niya? Wala.
Meron na.
Anong title niya?
Pambansang Lay.
Ah,
She's carrying that title. I mean, yeah, true.
Chinita Princess.
We always have that, no?
Ang Kabogabol.
There always have to be a title na
Parang
pangdugtong
Mary
dun sa pangalan. Okay,
Kumbaga,
fine.
tagline.
You're
Tagline
selling,
niya.
you're
Kasi,
marketing an individual.
Yeah.
Of course, there's money involved. And that's not really the kind of what engagements
Kasi sa Hollywood
na,
walang ganun.
well, yeah, I think tama ba? Siguro. And fairly recently, hindi naman, about couple of years pala, I noticed na mga Hollywood actors hindi lang pala talaga basta-basta. I never knew that Hugh Jackman can sing until he played what's his name? Si Javert. No, sorry. Si Jean Valjean.
Greatest Showman.
And Greatest Showman. So I think parang pinnacle din ng success ng isang actor ang mapunta sa Hollywood. It shows how incredibly talented they should be, how they are, since they reached that kind of level of success.
Alright.
So yun, one last thing, I'm sorry, I have to say this pala. I told her before we decided to finally put together this video, we've had a lengthy dinner kanina sa baba ng building namin. May romantic baboy kasi. You should go to romantic baboy, masarap silang maganda ng pagkain, mabait yung mga tao.
Number 1 yung service.
Number 1 service.
Yeah.
Wala silang sponsorship dito, nakabago lang ang channel namin. Pero anyway, we have how to explain this? I think in a way, I inadvertently contributed dun sa aksidente na nangyari kanina. I was talking to this waiter, and I think we had a rapport kasi kapitbahay lang namin sila, sa baba lang sila. Kilala na lang kami na madalas kami naandun.
Okay.
And
Ano
then,
lang yung bihis namin. lang.
Pambahay lang talaga. They're still very accommodating. Sabi nga niya kanina, napakaganda nga ng service. So, naramdaman ko
Tsaka yung
naman.
maalala mo mukha.
Yeah. Naramdaman ko naman na they're also going to so much life to provide for us. Even to the point na yung paalis na siya, nung sinabi ko, ay wait lang. Talagang nag-turn around siya para umingon. Unfortunately, yung hawak ng tray, may mga patong off balance, yes. At nahulugan yung katabi kong sa ibang table.
Dalawa sila. Ang ingay pa naman ng grupo.
I don't think we should be disclosing that any further.
Hindi, what I mean
So,
is, ang saya pa naman nila.
Yeah. They were having
Tapos,
fun.
biglang,
May aksidente nga nun. Without any kayabangan, I really felt that I'm too gentlemanly and too honorable to let that slide. So I decided, dito sa pagmamayabang, at sa pagbubuhat ng bangko, decided to take to do the gentlemanly gesture of at least taking care of the bill ng guy na nahulugan. That's I believe kasi the least thing I can do because I did something wrong. Take away siguro is that it's important din isa yun sa mga negotiables na we should never hurt other people, and if we were able to hurt them even especially accidentally, we should have enough gana, no? And desire.
Actually, pwedeng hindi siya lumingon eh.
Na mag-reach out and to try to mend what is broken, or try to mend the feelings ng mga nasaktan.
But I think dahil ikaw yun, lumingon siya.
Yeah, I think kaya I feel responsible.
Maalaga naman siya sa lahat. Actually, siya na nga lang, sabi ko nga sa kanya, alam siya na lang yung nakalala kong mukha dun sa unang batch pa nung mga punta natin dito.
So I feel responsible. So
Iba yung alaga kasi nung batch.
mga ganitong discussions ang pag-uusapan natin sa channel. And you're always welcome to comment, and if you're also welcome not to watch, um, since mahaba na rin tong video. But I think
Sana, ma-relax siya. Yung sa grupo kasi na at least naman na sila, eventually nag-stay naman sila. And, yun, sana they still come back. Kasi, wala naman may gustong mangyari nun.
Unfortunately.
And, yun naman kay
Waiter
nga ba?
waiter naman sila.
Sana he feels okay and, just let it pass. Feeling ko nga, di ba, sabi ko baka may sakit siya. Kasi nakamas siya.
Sorry. Yeah. I just wanted to talk about that for a bit. So, mga ganito. Life experiences and everything under the sun. And we wanted to be as interactive as much as possible. And
Yeah.
you're welcome to join us through your comments, and you're welcome to bash us maybe. It's your democratic right, unfortunately. But I think again, in the marketplace of idea, I've always heard this phrase kay Ravi Zacharias, one of my favorite international
Sino?
ministers. Si Ravi Zacharias.
Ravi. Di ba Rabbi?
Ravi ang pangalan niya. R-A-V-E.
Akala ko,
V-I rather. Ravi.
teacher.
International minister. In the marketplace of ideas,
Sabi.
yun yung parating yung phrase na nababanggit. It's important lang na in a debate like and discussions, it's important to hold certain fundamentals that we always have to respect one another. Some of us will see a cylinder as a circle from a different angle. Some of us will see it as a square, as a rectangle rather. So it's really just how somehow yung psyche natin na-develop through the years. Kaya minsan nagkakaroon tayo ng pagkakaiba-iba ng pananaw. But it does not mean that our differences should be the cause for our our pagkakawatak-watak. So,
At saka close-mindedness. Kasi yung nagpa-practice mo yung stubborn na parang wala ka nang pinakikinggan.
yeah, about it. It's a journey. Yeah, I consider this as a journey. Yung tong online presence.
Yeah, okay.
Growth. So, with that, thank you. And kung up to this point nakinig ka pa or nakinig pa kayo, congratulations and thank you so much. Pagkahaba-habang video, hindi ko alam kung gaano katagal ito mag-upload. But yeah, we're very excited and
Wala pang mahaba, like yung ibang mga 5 hours.
maybe. Okay, good for them. Yeah, that's anything else?
This is okay for the intro. For the next time, it would be more focused, I guess. Pero hindi naman tayo ganun
let's not
focus.
do this as template.
No.
Let's not do this template.
Mas siya, mas marami pa rin magsasanga. I mean, meron kang isang inumpisahan, mas marami pang magsasanga.
Yeah.
Usually.
Okay.
Ay, ganun nga
And with that, it's, I think, 11, it's
Alam mo,
12
reliable yun.
noon. Yeah, I know. Midnight rather. 12 midnight. 11:59.
Ako
And we've
nag-adjust
done this
nun.
video for precisely 44 minutes, no? And thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And we hope to hear from you
Arigatou
soon.
gozaimasu.
And just marvelous. And good night.
Samida.